Hi everyone, I have to do these videos kind of quick today because it's not raining right now, but we had a bunch of rain before and power went out for like an hour and a half. So I have to do it when I can because we might get another thunderstorm and the power might go out again. So okay, so when I was okay, but it's only Monday, so okay. So Tessa and Mariah. Mariah is going through something but we don't know what it is. And Tessa wants to help her, but I don't know. She's begging her to tell her what happened. And I always say that's not the way to go because I said just relax and let her open up at her own pace. Now, if she takes, I don't know, like 3 months or something, 2 or 3 months and she hasn't said anything, then yeah, okay. But it's been a week, maybe. So I don't know. I feel bad for Tessa, but I also am like, quit begging her. Okay. Which goes into my whole theory of, well, not that it was a theory, but I found it very awkward that they made a big deal about them being the first same sex couple to get married and then you never saw them again. I found that weird. And then with the way they're doing it now, I'm like, okay, they're either going to have a return arc where they just, you know, figure everything out, or they're headed for, I don't know, separation, divorce, which I'm not a proponent of those things. I'm just saying it looks that way. So, okay. In other stories, Phyllis is no longer in the job at the communications, so she wants to work with her son, and he's not ready to do anything yet because he's still dealing with the grief of losing his partner, Heather. So, but his mother doesn't want to give him time to deal with that on his own. I found that odd. And then I was watching it and he said exactly the words that would come into my head, which are, I'm sorry to say this, but you sound desperate because she did. She had a tinge of desperation in her voice, and I was like, that's not the way to go. Okay. So then we have Billy and Sally. And Sally asked Billy a very pointed question today, which is, are you sure you don't want to take back control of Chancellor? And he swore up and down that he doesn't want that. So we'll have to see because, well, as you all know, Aristotle Dumas is a very key point to all this. And yet we have never seen him before. So once we get the reveal, whenever that is, then we'll see what he's all about. And then we'll see if Billy is really being honest with Sally. Now, I'd like to be open minded and hope that he is being truthful with her. However, as much as I want to be hopeful, I'm also realistic. And I've seen Billy lie to people, bold faced lie, and be, yeah, I'm going to do X. Then he turns around and does something completely different than what he said. And then he goes, well, I didn't mean to lie to you. I just didn't want to disappoint you. I've heard that line a couple times from him. So we'll just have to see on this one. Okay. And then the sad story. Well, I say sad, but not sad crying. Just it's the story I tell you about that I can see the writing on the wall, and it's not pleasant because it's Kyle and Claire, and Claire is her naivete is kind of nice sometimes, but sometimes I want to tell her, honey, you're dealing with Victor Newman, okay? one, he's never going to be happy with whatever you do unless you're doing exactly what he wants you to do. Number two, you're fighting a losing battle here. Okay? So you and Kyle have to team up and do whatever you want to do and then have each other's backs and really have each other's backs. So when the stuff hits the fan, you'll be fine. That's what I want to tell her. But, you know, I can't talk to people through the TV. So I just have to wait and hope. So, okay. I think I covered it all. Yeah. Oh, and a kind of a side note. Okay, so spring is definitely in the air. You can tell by the way the wardrobe. So I like it. But it's just odd because I'm so used to people being all covered up. So now that they're not so much, it's kind of, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so, all right. Bye, everybody.